I have called you both here to help me solve a puzzle. The puzzle of the complete, total, and utter destruction of the armament by you Scurvy Dawgs. Why worry about them? They are just a bunch of savages. I could slaughter them like animals. Patience, young sea walker. To defeat an enemy you must know them, not simply their battle tactics, but their history, their philosophy, their art.
And as things currently stand, we know very little about these scurvy dogs, other than that they are on the trail of Vladimir.
That is Lord Vladimir to you. He is going to ascend to the 7th dimension, and then he will have no more need for cheap assassins like you.
Please, I am not cheap.
Enough bickering. As Electra, my bodyguard, pointed out, we know very little about these scurvy Dawgs. But why does it matter if they are after us? I have been trained in the dark side, I can crush them with my mind. It matters, because Lord Vladimir's betrothed was once a member of their ranks, and according to our source at their home base, they have recruited an agent of the Brimstone Society in their quest to liberate her. We must be careful when dealing with the combined forces of one of the most infamous groups of pirates, and one of the oldest monster hunting societies of this world. So then what do we know about them? Take a seat, Sea Walker, and the briefing will commence.
The leader of Vlad's forces is his Grand Admiral, only known as Thrawn. He is a cunning strategist who helped pave the way for his lord's empire. Little else is known about Thrawn, and any attempts to gather information have been met with complete failure. He's a specter we can't catch.
Aye, he sounds to be awfully dangerous, but he ain't nothing the scurvy Dawgs can't match. Me co-captain Blandbeard is also fearsome in his wit. One of their so-called captains is Ian Woodford. He is a strict adherent to Harambism, a devout worshipper of Harambe. I have studied his ideology well enough, he is no problem to us. He sounds simple. Who else are we after?
Vladimir's apprentice, Sawalker. He is young, naive, and inexperienced, but also extremely dangerous. He has tapped into the dark side of an enigmatic force the Brimstone still does not understand. It lets him physically interact with the world without directly touching it, like telekinesis, and he can also warp minds, not unlike us vampires. He is aggressive, and emotionally vulnerable. We can't fight him directly, but he can be beaten.
Aye, he sounds tough. We have had many adventures, as scurvy Dawgs, but very few encounters with powers like this. We shall tread lightly, and fight mightily. With Harambe's blessings, we can stand up to any army. Any other opposition we need be wary of? There is also the talented explorer and navigator, Kevin Hot Pepper, or Kevin Hookstash as he is known under the scurvy Dawgs. Stored in his mind is one of the most complete maps of the high seas known to man. He is gifted in his intuitive ability to find the right path to follow. He would be quite useful under our employ, his knowledge of the unexplored is most desirable. So you want me to spare him? That's easy enough. What about the Brimstone agent?
There is also Thrawn's bodyguard, Electra Nachios, one of the world's deadliest assassins. Little is known of her origins other than that she was born into a wealthy Greek family and only surfaced as an assassin years after her father was killed. She is dangerous, but powerless as far as I know.
Aye, then we must focus on defeating the apprentice, Sawalker. Assassins we can handle with ease. Pesky telekineers we have little experience in. Nothing old Blandbeard and I can't handle, dough.
That's everything I know. Now it is your turn, tell me about Captain Blandbeard.
Which leads us to our biggest mystery, Captain Blandbeard. Little is known about where he hails from, all that we have learned is that he joined the scurvy Dawgs and led them to success after success. He is undefeated in battle, yet supposedly powerless. All he has is his crew and quick wits. No enemy has lived to tell the tale of his victories. Then why don't we just interrogate the woman? Lord Vladimir has her captured. Either of us could read her mind and learn his secrets. I have informed Lord Vladimir of such, but he declined. He is confident that the scurvy Dawgs are lucky, but in war there is no such thing. There not be much to know about me companion Blandbeard. He joined my crew but a few years ago when the scurvy Dawgs were still trapped in the bayou. but his ambition and quick wits led across the 7 seas and into many a victory. Praise to Harambe for bringing him into our lives. Glory to the Scurvy Dawgs, and long live me co-captain, the Bland Beard. My lord, I have briefed Seawalker and my assassin. They are prepared. Good, the Scurvy Dawgs should be making landfall in the next day or two. See to it they do not survive, and don't forget to tip the bartender for his usefulness. Of course, the bartender was compensated very highly for his contribution to our efforts. His warning of the Scurvy Dawgs quest saved us valuable time in getting ahead of them. Good, very good.